So let's say you may have a scenario where you have a customer that comes and calls into your office and appears at the reception wanting to book, last minute booking. This is going to be requiring you to manually enter a booking. So there's three ways of adding a booking. So we can do it via your grid view. You can use the bookings, add a booking, or the availability search option. Now, normally the grid view is the preferred choice for adding a booking, especially if you've only got a few properties, 1 to 15. But obviously those companies that have got more than 15 properties, generally an availability search may be the easiest way to actually manage and add bookings. And this is because you basically just enter the dates the guest would like to book, and it will display all of the available properties. So I'm just going to demonstrate these three ways of adding a admin booking. And we found that demonstrating this with a video tends to be easier rather than me swapping and screen sharing. So do bear with me while we play the video and I will chat over it. Okay, so we're going to start off by adding a booking via the grid view. So just go to grid view, bookings grid view, where you can see this, and you'll see your selection of all of your properties that are available. Next, you select your arrival date in the property you want to actually go ahead and place the booking. You're then going to select the number of nights. Then you'll add in your capacities. Once happy to place the booking, it will redirect you to where you would be completing the client's details. But I'm not going to go over that. I'm going to go over the next type. You would go to bookings and then selecting add bookings. Now this gives an option to search by an arrival date. So if you select that calendar pop-up, this is where you'll be able to see the property available. You can change it if that's not the correct property, and you can tell whether there are bookings available or not. Green is available, red is not. There I've selected the date. I can then go and select the number of nights, and if not the number of nights, I can select departure date. Then the next option is to add in specification in terms of the adults and the number of children. You also have the option to add further details into it in terms of adding or amending your rates, adding any discounts. And you also can see whatever booking extras are either added by default. So there you can see I've got a hidden booking fee that is added by default with both of those. And then you would add in all the contact details for the guest as you would normally. I'm just going to quickly try and do the third way. And this is using the availability search. And it's similar to what we've demonstrated before. Basically, you're going to be going to bookings, up to availability search. And again, this method is going to be performing it based on a date search. So here you'll put in your dates. You have to tick this, enable it. You put in your arrival date. You can show the capacities. You can also search specific amenities with it, the number of bedrooms, for example, within a specific area. And here you can also make it select only particular properties, for example, as well. Okay, once you've done the search, it shows up what properties are available. And if you see here on the right underneath where it says price, these are the little warnings that are based. So for example, we do not allow a 7-night stay on that property, for example, or it's under the minimum search. So if I selected any of those options, those were the ones that are displayed. Here it goes through exactly the same step. Once I'm happy with booking it, I'm going to quickly go in and add in all of the customer details this time, just so we can go through the stage. I have gotten a generate address on mine. Have to add in all my specifics in terms of my references and whether I've got any specific custom field questions. Once you're happy, select save. And that would be your booking that is added. I've chatted about adding admin bookings quite a bit. Now, during the process of placing a booking on your website, when a guest would place booking on the booking card, they're automatically taken through to the booking form. And here, obviously, the guest is prompted to fill in all the mandatory details in order to place the booking and answer any of those custom booking form questions you have set. Also, most importantly, is the guest is also required to your terms and conditions before that booking can actually be placed. So you can see here, they have to tick that in order to complete the booking. So they have to agree to your terms and conditions. Now, obviously, when you're doing an admin booking, this process isn't followed. So we need to ensure that you have to add an additional step when you're placing admin bookings. Now, to do this, you're going to be going to, within your booking, you're going to go to your history and correspondence. Okay, so here, for example, this is an admin booking that I've just recently created. It's booking number 144.
It's important to ensure that this same process is continued. So we need to remember to allow your guest to accept your terms and conditions. So here I'm in an admin booking. If I scroll down to my history and correspondence, you'll see on the right hand side under printable temp summaries, there is a generate TNC link. If I select it, automatically opens up and generates a new link for you. I have the option to copy it. So I'm going to send this to my client by saying select letter, booking summary text. I'm going to append my summary and generate it. My letter, I've got a please ensure that you accept the terms and conditions by following the link here. So I'm just going to add the link in. Say OK, and I'm going to go down and send the letter